Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to create a hammer using Creo parametric. So at first select new and enter the file name as hammer. Click OK. So let's go for the front sketch. At first we need to draw a circle with a diameter of 30. And next we need to draw a 3-point tangent and arc from here till here and make it as a tangent. Let's go for the dimensions. From this point to this point enter a value of 70. Enter a radius of 189, 185. So then draw another arc with this reference to this point. And let's go for the dimensions. From this point to this point enter a value of 2, and from this point to this point enter a value of 15. So I am drawing this hammer without any dimensions. So if you want to draw accurately, you can search for some PDFs. Draw a line. So our part is completed. Let's extrude this. I am going to extrude this for a value of 30 and click OK. So a single part is completed. So let's create a new plane here. So select plane and click this plane. This is right plane. So towards the right direction and enter a value of 25 and click OK. Let's click this new sketch. Then draw a line. This line is for just reference to make center point. Now we need to create a palette, a 6-sided hexagon. Place it like somewhere and drag it to this center point and click OK. Now this dimension is of 12. Then we need to delete these lines which we created for just reference. Click OK. I think we missed it, so go for this edit. So if we get the select, so our project must be in pink color. If it is not, it will show like a red dot, so that we need to delete the segment. Click OK and extrude in this direction, and we are going to extrude this to this surface. So go for depth and click this, extrude up to next surface. So it is extruded correctly, so click OK. So we need to create another part. So click the surface and go for sketch. Let's go for the sketch view, and now we need to draw a circle, so that we need a center line, right? So that we need to draw a line here and enter a value of 15, or else you can create a point which is easy for you and enter a value of 15. So by creating this point, our extrusion will not affect, so we doesn't need to delete all those lines. So let's draw a circle and enter a value of 27 or 28. So let's extrude it. I'm going to extrude this to a value of 20. So now our part is completed. So we need to create a hole here and we need to create a rectangle cut here. So for that, select this top plane and go for sketch. Let's go for the sketch view. Here we need to draw a reference line, then close this and create a center rectangle. For this we need to create a corner rectangle to this point, and this dimension is of 4. So this dimension is 15 minus 2, so it's of 13, so it's correct. And this dimension is of 30, and we need to create a fillet or an arc on this point. So I am selecting a circle with the center point and a tangent circle and delete the unwanted segments. So if we create the select point, it must be pink color, so our section is completely successful. So click OK and click extrude, and the depth must be on both the sides. Increase this volume, and I am going to remove this material. So our part is completed, and click OK. If you want these edges to become a sharp, you can create a chamfer on that, like clicking this for a value of 1, and for bottom because this part is used to remove the nails, so if it is sharp it is easy to remove. So we are creating this chamfer for that, and let's go for the top plane again, sketch and sketch view, and again we need to create a hole to insert the rod. So draw a circle and enter a value of 20, and let's extrude it. I am going to extrude this on both the sides. So we are going to remove this material and click on OK. So our first part is completed. So we need to check for this axis. If there is no axis, we can create an axis to this circle. Okay, I'm going to save this part. So let's create a second part as connecting rod. So let's go for the front sketch and draw a circle with the value of 20, and I am going to extrude this to a value of 200. This must be the handle, so if you want a length handle you can increase this volume. So 200 is the standard value, so I am entering it and click on OK. So for this also we need an axis. If you are drawing a circle, it will automatically show the axis. So if you are drawing something like rectangle or a square, so for that we need to create an axis. So our second part is completed. So save this part and let's go for the assembly. So this is the basic assembly. So there is no mechanism in this. So first select this hammer part, and I am going to fix this as a default, and then assemble the second part, connecting rod, rotate this towards the vertical direction, and I am going to select this axis and this axis, and I make them as a coincident. So I am going to just drag it like this, and I click on OK. So our part is completed. So let's give some appearances to this. As this top part is metal, so I am going to give metal color. Before that, switch on shading with reflections. So select this metal color and click OK. So for this bottom, I am going to select the wood color. So the part is finally completed. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want more videos related mechanical engineering or any other parts, you can comment below, and don't forget to like.